Dicho mi saca dicho mi te bien. Ah, vale, empiezo. Angel, welcome back to my chill venting with an Angel. Today it's because of Moto Alingmo studio, guys. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the previous podcast. Here you come and chill. You tell me about your experience about life. If it's a loba, so you just venting. If you're okay, Mjolo and was such a moon like so. Guess or in studio. Please introduce yourself, friend.
But either way, hi guys, it's your boy Pretty Prince, the prince that owns a kingdom that does not know it yet, and that's on
Can you repeat that?
Can you repeat that? Okay, sharp. Hey guys, it's your boy Pretty Prince, the prince that owns a kingdom that does not know it yet.
Guys, you serious?
It's back then. It's back then. That's how you YouTube.
I get you. And what's on YouTube? As haleki tomile. And look, I think now ki dirisa kata baya ya neo. Because what's our renali equipment arawa. Ar dire YouTube plus when o rata batho, you know, things like that. So Chom, welcome, Batum.
Thank you. Uning.
I get
uning. It's a round around.
No see Deben. No see Deben. Literally.
Kamu, wacho mikisa polukan musmalo. Kaya maye ba.
Okay, go to toll gate. No guy.
Yo, chomi ba hey.
Please no tsaka because ke motho no tsamalena a tshwere bottle le green ka re batho ba modimo.
Chomi ka mmemma go botse. Ne re tsa party Saturday. Sharp party happened, that was okay, no problem. Party's okay. Later on, ke ra ina ke la pile ke robala go koloi. Did I not wake up halfway to Polokan? Hey ka tsoba chomi ra kai?
Polokan.
Re irang. Chomi ra bua do.
Chomrata tselane.
Chomi ne se nna ne ke robetse ke tlhapetse ke sna ke problem.
Chomarana o ngwanyana too much. Ongwanyana too much, please no. And you know I didn't khale go bona mo TikTok o rata. O mo blushing, o na le brushing yana ela ya blush chomi. O thomile jwa.
Brush ba tshwantse ba itse ba kitse ka yona brush.
And way better. Bona le eyebrow how chomi. Chomi ongwanyana ha botse ongwanyana.
Fela for I will let that COVID chomi. COVID happened. As COVID happened, even go with into dom ska wena so chomi ka chomi. Ar challenge ane ha re to draw eyebrow something. Ka draw ka maphala.
Wa re
Kar mo ke mo ke nyakang hona. Guys, then I started watching more James Charles on YouTube and everyone. Then
you are perfect and you're like you know how to draw for what's talking your face how it's sharp.
Thank you.
So show me, what do you think about transgender?
What do you think about transgenders? Well, I'm not planning to transition. One of the reasons I'm saying this, okay, not the reason, but something for my beard. It's because of
But I think you look nice with it.
Yeah. I think you should.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know if you can now or young, but guys.
I've always gotten that a lot from people. It's avoiding misconception. Because for one, I'm pretty sure my voice is very low. Baby girl, and then whole
and then what you say
so but transitioning and I appreciate it. I believe it's within you. You understand? I still like my masculine side. That's why sometimes the TikTok fun. That's why like I like my masculine side, and at the same time I'm this, you know.
And I think you guys lead like better the other part. You want to lead Troylian like better. Now I love you guys both. I can't also really buy it. Yo, guys, there's a noise because next door. So if you hear some noise, don't worry.
But understand the RIP podcast there. Hi, Cody. What recently?
One push chomi, you know, so chomi, you always on point. Azanka wano tlakatlakani. No, that day you were tired, you were exhausted. Okay, no, azanka wano tlakatlakani. Always yo chomi pila oli pila. Manala.
That I can never miss. Sorry.
Ojol. Ojol. Oh, sure. Girl, batho.
Ka tshameka cho. Mara e ka chona cho.
I'm already serious taba ha mpotse.
Ta, jo. Very much.
So, Maraka Rao post kam Mjolo ha mo social media, right?
I used to actually wait. Mutim. I used to post Mjolo until Batomabo. Please try this challenge. Please, I got biela lina or little putor giving is getting the man. Ho.
It's from the car to post kam Mjolo. The minute you post kam Mjolo, banya ko dira so.
You understand?
And who bet who chop some Mjolo yo.
Time to give work into statement. No. So I used to, and it was so much that it was everywhere. Well, the content is still there. If you go on my TikTok, Instagram, everything, me and him are still there. The only place I removed was YouTube. Because, okay, I removed everything on YouTube for now. But, neke poster everywhere. Chomi, ne renali, di ride along with us, kai. Nele Mjolo, oh.
Chomo, hebu mus.
Tata.
Awule, libato.
Hi.
Azanga mbote. Okay, over there. Chomi, I see you love Lekompo. I don't know who wish out one day maybe uka feature kai or uno rata the vibe just like me uno rata vibe ya Lekompo ujive king.
But on net I'm always clean, yes, pretty looking and everything. But over on net when I question maybe said Chomi akashande very Chomi Lekompo king. Lekompo Bona, you should see me at the balcony mixes. What happens? I'm never in one place.
I'm always there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like you've seen, I'm never in one place. So ideally, I believe Lekompo, like within, before the music and everything, within everyone. So with the music. I've been asked that a lot.
You look beautiful. What today you feel like you are more beautiful than the day about the car.
About the car.
Today you wanna the other princey.
Wanna all about transition too.
Like
from day one that I met him in a club. Okay, we spoke before, but like in person.
And then same time what?
Good club.
Same day? Watch out, sir.
90 days rule life.
90, you have a thing.
Oh, come in. Okay, now we can see it now.
What if I what do you 90 days? 3 months,
3 months.
What's a movie?
I'm not sure.
Aringena.
Kang. Wanyaga. Oto yemela. Hello wanyaga.
And then okay. Could can I change about your life? Mjolo. I can rata cham Mjolo. Okay. So Chomi, how umona no sa temte horo. I can no shit to mom rata.
Okay, this was a bit selfish of me though. It's something I discovered later on.
Did you apologize?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
Who the 3 months ill, yes, nere but close, but I would make sure we don't get that close.
Why? You got not. Why can't we? Sure. I would have break it 3 years. I could discovering Chomuru, you are gay.
I've always known.
Exactly.
For me, it wasn't a discovery. It was an always known thing. Liko high, like I've always styled everyone in the house. I've always made sure. Mama had to keep Mama.
Yeah.
You understand? From a young age. Unfortunately, none of them knew about the makeup and everything.
Yeah.
So, but then now, but back then, like and then. The concept of coming out or finally saying it was just a situation that I had to explain to my family. Right, and you understand? And heaven feel otherwise than he can understand.
Also, you tried dating girls.
Not dating.
I can't. Tracy, no come no.
Chomi mama lady voice over taka tekering exeba fana dintsang. Umamele, what happens?
Chobo, we're not no chop sabanyana.
No, I'm joking.
No firia.
Yeah?
No firia, no.
No, unfortunately, because of God's grace, did he looks. Honestly, asanga ka feria moto. Tell me about this part. And then rebanyana, let's say unkhatlile, and then umbotsana, and then like close again, I get like okay, one thing about me, I'm confident as AF. Get to hack a speed, get like one I can but unlikely, so
didn't
or
kissane or chopsane or
I bless some fit more like just for decision now, I grow it banana.
Show me one daughter.
Yeah, no. Show me, I was not a harsh man, but I was just straightforward about everything, and I guess it made it seem like I can be that man for them because like if you go and I get one cut. And do you want that?
And plus wa bona chomi mirira hao ka re ka bona yo tolo ba hao chomi ka se botse nna ka cut ya hao jo ka se mpotse ka cut ya wa bona ye cut ya hao nka be ba re maybe ke nya go tshela batho chelete ne go to use wena as the face. You're using my hair product because your hair is rich. Look at how man ka hempe etwe ka colonia ya Christian Dior. What is it? Like I can get it, Chom. Understand? So Chom uzamile because yes, you were growing up. No
social norm.
Banyana. Mara no feel too much only
Bashiman. In all honesty, Yabashimani, it happened later in my life, like high school days.
No enjoy, no enjoy.
Okay, let me say this. I only slept with one person who's a female, so I never really did a lot of So got to meet her, saw her, quite lovely. We are best friends now. Life is happening.
Something like his step more pillow.
Why?
Those smell the essence doesn't separate. Please, pillow at the age of 45 which what's the fair?
I never.
Yay.
I never.
Peel like a peel. If you're watching this,
next
now you're happy, you're in a relationship, relationship in your high or high. Marabu pilo ge botsamaye bontse botsamaye mo ke lefase
nna tla go botsa ntse wa ntshe me ka nna if tsala le ka batho generally like even with relationships whatever if re tlhakana ra kwana I'm very straightforward ka whatever I'm doing, so if we are like this and all of a sudden you wanna switch and it gets us to a point more sa kwana or anything, I'm done.
I get
so but kaya it's not a situation where we are okay with everything, but the part of the relationship, I'm done. Or any shenanigans.
Today I can tell you today, Mara. I'm not saying it should be like that, but I'm just saying life happens.
It's reality.
Yeah,
yes.
Life happens. So no kauri Okay, you were still saying okay, ngwanyana bile le yena mara wa ko ka ra go sharp and then wa tlogela wa bale. Then no go le jwang because wena ne o le wena o le. Because sexy, I believe sexy, it's the same.
Not really.
Why?
Why
over bottom? No one bottom.
So we can make a bottom.
Kira, why go na bottom? Oh, you are not your top. No, I'm just saying.
I did not disclose. I just said,
Crazy.
Hello.
No, Chommy.
So I'm bored. Because no, it's a little.
No, Chommy. Now I'm barakata bakara kinora sexy yadi gay. Liba to I can take about normal like it's
like with heteronormal. Yeah.
So yatwan.
Well, sex is sex.
Yeah, it's the same because only bottom, only top. I get okay top. Sometimes like more to identify or bottom or mo. Okay, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. It's terrible that. Mugala don't put a canton which I'm king. You live here, Munaki.
bathong ga dintshang okay ngwana
chum o re bjang a ona nthe re bjang
no it's gonna be nice
wa bona mos chum wa reng
okay I was saying chomorem
taba ya di-bottom di di-top
yeah wena no tseba jang gore okay ho tsena mo I get the khali you've been seeing yourself or I think I'm
like
gay.
boys
Yeah, I
and
like
whatever.
boys. So no, I don't know. O tsebile jang gore nya go ba bottom or
top go what
yo jona tje ke tsebe kaofela. But one thing I know gore but show me na asina king old what ke go ibitsa ka I've got a gay friend. O rata o mputsa mathemanyana a maso. So ke motho a khale chomi ba nkisha ke konkoro pila. So I know things yeah ke chip ya khale ke card box. Le go ka nkenya mmetseng a ke thapi chomi. Ba understand. So gona le ba bang ba bia those things tsa o bia di kia bang ba di bia mo sho ba thong shit ka ntwe ba thong.
Itukise
La mponela ke okay. So guys ba bang ba bia dilo tse ba bang ba bia ka mo. Again, so okay, when
o tshwana le khale na ko bashimane ba di gay ba phiesa tsa be one
yeah maybe and go fita go priding you can identify or okay bottom okay top then guy come fire or be when no o tsebile jang gona mo gore wela kai ve
ai
a wele 50-50
non disclosure
amara nna ke a tseba
wena wa tseba
a nna ka mo go lebeletseng tšho
no let me be honest my very first boyfriend Hamferia I automatically was baby girl, you know, like okay. And it was nice. You know, when I feel attention you're like, oh, okay. Can't so, you know. And then gradually as it went through Pelo, okay, this is what, and everything. Hence Ronald diversity, what the terms.
Yeah.
I must say it has happened that obviously you understand? For me, I hate to say this or admit it, but I can say I've never really got to someone and said, hi, I like you. And they said, no, it's always a guaranteed for me.
Yeah. Like you have those eyes, guys. Like, no, chomi, I don't know. Kaya nga ba mo straight, ho ka fitla mo chomi ya guy no.
Don't.
No, come go bona. I think I have a right to say into ki bona chomi ne. Kya bona wa khona o seduza motho no bolele yena re ntshele. Then I will
also, later, seducing guys. It's there's no such thing as seducing as per se. They already liked you generally. The only thing is.
Can I live shimana no? But carravela.
Horing.
No.
Okay. Originally, says about whole like it from get go. The only thing is, one thing that I can say about men that people don't know, as much as they are dominant and whatever, they like to be listened to. Did you know my man?
Wow. Can it?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Can it?
Yeah.
They like to be listened to. So you
do that?
Did you marry that? Kira?
What did you marry? So no, you are in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
True. But no, who's wrong?
What, in the relationship or outside?
No, in the relationship, because I know, okay, just for our people. Now that you're in a relationship and you're happy,
Nah.
Or settle to shop. No,
let me say something about me. For one, people who have seen me, only busy. I can say I believe I'm a hardworking gay baby girl. So, okay. Go partying in a tall. Okay, I like tall guys. Okay. So he's tall. He comes. He joins us. We're chilling. Like okay, kids are have to meet somebody. Oh hi, I'm Prince. But automatically like never social media. And I was like, but I don't know you guys. And like, And then he was like, I already know you. And I was like, you know, it's an interest. I'm put a phone car. Come on, search. Come one I meets. Like I was checking if we follow each other, have any communication. Okay. And then I reduce the man conversation with your flow. And then I told him put a profession. For now already ki red flag reparting something or what are you
I believe
exactly.
I think some guys do that whole tongue feel.
He'll
tell you his occupation for you to want to be with him.
Shame. Bapela ba le botsa ba le Jalal di lawyer a so na lawyer. Ke ena lawyer. So le wena ka mpotsa o doctor mang ko ena doctor sena. So I nyaki. Okay go botsa ba ka a ke tsa dipelo. So o lata ba bolela a bolela ditori tsa dikolo. Chomi ba itse bashman ba makabyang. Ba makabyang.
Yeah.
Ar. Nah, imagine, tell me if this makes sense. I didn't know. Like, you know, I cannot drive. Like, never like I could something. I cannot drive. Why? Like, no, I've been in accidents. Okay, that's fine. But besides that, Kimotolo, like, you know, so can a lot of America and keep it a tow truck, it was a second room, and then in Nike Uber. Does that even make sense? Besides showing up, does it make sense? Or Tomoko, you first of all, Uber. What's the phone to me? And I was just like, oh, okay. I tell I watch Mokas jump. Oh, okay. And I was like, so what accident? To accident, and I call it a matter.
And so, you know, we shall the accident more by.
Ban, because I'm like, oh, okay. I get a mail like I ran to me and say, I don't know again. I want to Carol, so I have been to Rosama Ujuta, oh, Borele. You can't come to me, you don't put a colo or when I hear to a colo, we second to or we rallying. And then go to so now when it comes to coming with money, I feel like I'm entertainer. After Namo, Salikinoba. So now when it comes to if you come with money, whatever, I'd always even tell my friends, or it's okay, it's unfortunate, or not a lot of people who are misfortunate come towards me.
Yeah.
But if they were to do, trust you me, if I were to listen and understand what's their motto, what they are looking up for, but now we can go somewhere.
I get it.
But apart from that, I'm okay with the men I have. Better the devil you know than
the enemy of Jonah.
So relationship how has it been? Is it up and downs? Any other relationship? Family, same thing.
I get. Yeah, no one thing I know about me. So
when I am attached.
So show me. No prince won't get you today, right? Time.
Oh yeah, that's exhausting.
Petrol.
That is exhausting.
I hate to mo epong because epi akavela ina chelet. So next time ke bereke ke fewe ina chelet like I sorry.
No, you're not.
This one I keep but I'm not saying or so ke jole le motho or a fitla no ipona ga tsona chat. Now even you don't have to introduce yourself. My dear chelet ke a bona.
Wa feel
oh no bona ro my Lazaro.
Ara tsa to botsa yona.
Tšhabe se o tswa ka o tswa polokwane.
Ke tswa molete. Ke tswa molete ga tšhabana. Yep.
Tšhomina ke phela ke le moletse ga mabitsela.
I do know the place as well.
Kona le tavern o ba re ke Pereng. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, what's up, Pereng?
Prince ba tlo phela na gale ke sa sanga ba ra tseba.
Wena wa ema wena. O phela le last o tšhabe hari palabur.
Mara was at mara mputse un disappointed. Like you remember ke nyaka driver like I was so exhausted.
Debeni ene no bua the same day yang Debeni. So he ke ile le wena he ke buya ke lapile hape.
I know mara chome at least nka bo mputse re ke I'll fly.
Okay.
Chome mara o tla ke phela ke nyaka driver. because rena like all of I wanna come khoreleng mo re lapse ke production mokokotlo wa fisa and you know what I don't want a driver or motor o tlo ba uptight ya motor wa phila like I have one guy but lebitso la ga ke semne ayo he's been my best friend from khale before anyalwa no na le bana but he's still my best friend kore ke bela re a re mata wena no reka corona mo re tsamaya he's good and ke bala ba re ke di chomja gore unrutile patience mo phela yo nane ke fela
I must say you do have patience
when ke rutile ke like shout out to you Sam Kwena if you're watching this I hope le msada ha ka bona this like he's very patient am potsa gore le go ka kwata Otusha just calm down relax because you end up making drastic decisions just calm down man ube sharp ne ke sa khone but that guy sham shout out to him so no ne ke nyaka o tsamaya le wena ke tsore okay if prince le teng mara the reason why ke rele anga tsamaya le wena ne ke ipotsa gore you are too much mo ba shimaneng o tlo ntšhabela ga ke o nyaka so wena tsho go mpotsa gore growing up azanka wa ba charge
Chemi, I never got the opportunity.
So when pila o tseba 2-3 ya batho
no not 2-3 but what I'm saying is that's I know certain people the only thing is so I wouldn't say I've given out mara exactly so
you get hurt
Chomi, I would. It has happened once, but he came back. But like besides that, I would. Chomi, I'm open. Chomi, man, I'm stupid like that. I'm more than open.
Another thing, I love your dress code every time. Now I can say, or maybe get not gay too much. Like you guys, your dress code, I'll not up. No, not young Deben.
Because it's for Deben pride.
Oh.
Yes.
Mara mitlayel nele dia ko di beaching.
Chomi.
Buchatabala awu marabulelang nka ra ona motho.
Chomi o sa bolela cause ke
o mosadi o motho phela no. Yo. O mosadi o motho mara.
Chomi ba ntse line mos.
Hobo.
Ka no ne ke ra content.
Ai content alina. Batsa ke ne ke make sure even if ke busy. O tshwanetse ke tsena ke le check. Hey le Troy yana yo. Ile o yana le Troy le mankana.
Le Karabo.
Karabo.
The short one.
Yeah, okay. US, I want to see it try again.
But like in a situation, is it that hectic? That content.
No,
let me be honest. Like I'm saying, it was content. If you can check the videos on my TikTok, before that video, I was wearing a jean at the apartment. I was in the same costume, yes, jean, right? Leko beating Nika the same thing. My friends were around like, Chomi, you really have never. Okay, it was my first time at the beach also. I've never been to Durban. It was my first time.
Oh really?
Yes, it was my first time.
How was the experience?
No. Oh, it was amazing. Yo. Last day. How
old are you now, Chom?
I'm turning 27 this year.
So no, it's very.
Okay, let me. I have.
Pela na Durban kile ka kopana le Nigeria. Chomi like I don't understand kana kenyane. Ke dire dilo change ona ntwe ya a ka e dira so that's why sorry to ask you I know some people find it rude gore ho ka botsa ka mengwaga no but I know you don't mind but Chomi kore Sala ke tsamaya le Panado ke now una le ngwana she's a new mom I'm pregnant ever since I'm pregnant ka mo tshamo yena ka ra tsa o boledisa a re gane why ke re mpeta ka nako so bolele
o imelang no
so went to Durban ra Durban can what happened re Durban re no tloga frone re no Durban ka bus
mara Chomi now you're shocked or never ntsere polo ka di form partying re hai
no Chomi ke no ba re because no motho wa motho wa bisha and then in my times Chomi na ne go ka re a re Tanzania ne ke namela
no gone
ke go loko ga mama kana tlo ba beile tšhelete ka child of gone ga botse se ba re mona khona kwa a re
ke no tseka
ne ke le phaga nna ne ke le phaga and ne ke no black le castle light
is it
yeah so
one wouldn't say factor no one wouldn't say
yeah Chomi no I think Chomi I think gona le motho mong on the first video o re Tian please gopela o shoot o re tlhalosetse ka wena ke tlo ba fast
You'll do that one day.
ke tlo ba fast
Time.
tšhom ne ke le phaga to a point gore sale ke roba le monna o ba le noga nna ba nkentsha noga ka ba ka re mo ke a tšhaba
Kwa fofa wa.
tšhome ge fitla Durban le mogele we 3 nna ya we 3 le tšhome ya re 3 ra tsamaya ra Durban so ge re fitla Durban tšhome e batla ba re okay re fitlile plekeng nageng ka bus a re tsebe selo ge re tsena pula yana weather ya change a ine le rena pula a
Lena le sharp, re na stress.
tšhome ra beaching okay ra kgona go bona metsi ra tlhapa senyama and everything right
So they say o tshepa ntho?
no a ke re batho ba re senyama tšhome o na le senyama na le senyama okay by the way tšhome ge ra fitla ra ba sharp mo ntlong re na le drinks nna tšhome le nako ena ne ke nwa bjala na ke la ke nwa bjala next rato ya tlabong nna ne re tlo dula ka mogo re
bonyanya ka renne ka ntlong
ke dule mo peteng ke dule re bonyanya strike re tsobe gona mo ntlong tšhome a next rato o tsamaya mara ge nka tsamaya o tse gore okay ke tsaba because ke mampara week ke sharakana ke se ko bona di-client tsa ka ba mphe tšhelete ke patele di-rent ke romele mama tšhelete gae but otherwise ge nka kry-a di-client tsa gore ba tlo shopsa ka mo ntlong ne ke sa tsamaye ne ke ithulela mo gae so tšhobe ge re fitlha kwa ba re phela yo Durban di a ntsha o first day bona ba tsamaile ba re bo nyaka club ba gopela motho wa mo security gore a ba khape bo bona Durban a ba tsensa plekeng engwe ga o tsena mo le batleng go tletse so but inside I don't know the place tsena ka mo gare jo kry-a magutsumela ba tsena ba re bjanong re buile and ne bona o ya ba re banya go nwa bjala go be monate onkusha ba fitlha go ba kry-a ma-Nigeria ba re tšhelete where do you stay we from Pretoria re tlo diang a re tlo bethela ke mo okay sharp girls no mabjala di mowete di eng di headers ne go le sharp ba re tšhelete tomorrow go buy spend yeah welcome to Durban ba boa re extend stay bjanong ngwana re ba pona ba kry-a re nna bele ne ke tshwere ke coronavirus I think ne ntshwere ke ja di-A mara ke no bjala that night ke re no ne ke ja A gore ke kgone go ba sharp kgone tsamaya le nna mara ka betha block ba re le ba boa ka masa ba mpotsa ka phinyolola black ba re ngwanyana bona ba ntsha tšhelete ba re tlapa ra extend stay a ra shia silo mo a ona o a yang mereko ke nna gore vele sekolo a vele a zanka ka tsena sekolo bale ne ba tsena o na dira why one dira linguist o one o dira law no at least ba bere ka o fela o ke honorable ola o ke doctor thank God now I'm surrounded by educated people yeah ne ke bona gore ke sharp ino ba re vele but anyway chomi batho bale oh tomorrow I extended stay 2 days no so re o fukuza chata or tshwantse re bile ka flight that was my first time ke tlo
na ka
bus ke re don ka se bele ka ntwe ke ya go nna mo tsileng ane ke go bo chop sa chom
a ya ke pause
ke re le ke tsena chacha sa khale chom ke re le ke tsena Nigeria welcome back ladies ra tafula ga ba monate ka rena sa bana se tlo ntirela mathata re gole re ke senya go chop sa bjana so monola o tsamaya ka koloi I think the registration ke ZN or king ba ba o dula ko diplekeng tse sharp wa bona ka motsisa ka re gane wena o diang mo philong because na re botsa gore le diang eng nna ke mo ladies na I do a very dangerous job ka re ya ka tlala ka yena I do a very dangerous job.
Chomi
ka botsa re no ga sa le ba ntsentsha yona that's okay it's a story for another day nna ne ke fufa so that's why ke botsa re chomi o na 27 go gona thomo ya kwa gore o bile a good girl like o tshwere
now my story when it comes to being a good girl and everything ke taba ya
or no krele motho wa re vele wa bule
no ke ka mo high like ka mo bang khoditseng ka ona o botsa nnete
mama o na le bothata mama o na le bothata o nya go phela o le
no not even run a le bothata like but I can say one thing at some point re kile ra fitla to a point me and my sister re ba botsa no hore lena the system engwe snacks e sa ja kongodi ya selo you understand because and I do appreciate it to be honest
now
I do because right now it's the same thing across social media where people are like, Prince, we don't know where you came from. You just showed up out of nowhere.
Exactly.
And you're amazing and everything. And I'm like, it's not the thing I showed up out of nowhere. I took my time and researched. When I was still in high school, next time I get social media, my feet dealing. Not with Chloe, I don't even have a picture of high school right now. Zero. Never had the phone, never had a phone in the couch.
Oh no,
I was focused on school. To be honest, that's one thing I can say. When I focus on something, I focus on it. So I was very much focused on school. Okay, tsena school o fetse o tertiary lona o fetse o direng. With God's grace, I was able to do that. I went from high school, tertiary, from tertiary. Before I even graduated, I got hired. I can say I did the proper traditional way.
Yeah, I get.
And then after work and everything down the line, then I was like, okay, parents, I've done utmost all that you'd asked. Can I now do my thing? But do me and everything. You know, they instilled something in me. If you wanna do something, study it first.
Yeah.
High school.
Like when I Troy when coming to okay, I know the case. Baba Mara when I azanka bona status ali Troy asalokela manala.
Yes.
Asanke ka bona o salokela manala o sa tsa makeup di eyebrows out di pilo on point.
That's why I did the
how do you maintain this thing, Jom?
What?
Manala,
okay. Manala, if I may be honest, it's something I told myself. I was like, you know what? This is one thing that has to be in my monthly budget. Regardless of till today, like people even are shocked. They're like, we're not going to put on need. When I know ambassador, Chomi straight up okay, but like a cat.
Wow.
Make it straight up and everything. Hair, nails, I was so focused on them before makeup and everything. I was so like innately. And then
to save the money, or at least can I do her?
I really don't know.
Manala. And not like you feel like or keep go fitla mo I can say o nagana jwang because the child tshwana le manala monna aska napa o create chomi o sanya ka manala
no ba
ya manala wa chomi you guys
do you understand it was patel you'll know chomi tsana at time phone
I get manala time Titeni nga kushisha mara ya manala wena tshotso o bophelo o on point
but apart from that, that's why I'm saying you need to study and know what you want and what you want to go for or how you want to look. I made it a thing or regardless.
Yeah, I have a friend who had an appointment until December. No, as we speak.
Exactly.
And then I can do it's not like I don't have man, I just feel like it's not in me.
Exactly.
Yeah, time and again, I don't know what is my focus. I think I need to study myself as well.
Focus or
but then I'm saying or at least show exactly. At least monna aska na par ke mothomile fa so thomo dia manala kana lena le phila nna le manala makaka dilash miriri
okay
and outfit I know.
Also, let me tell you outfit today. I always tell people, guys, I've always invested in clothes, even in high school. High school. That was a typical nerd, but at the same time, people with the cool kids. The casual day, I would wear casual once or twice a year.
Let's about fashion too much. That's
what I'm saying. It came with studying. I told myself, from my varsity year, I was wearing clothes that I bought when I was in grade 10. Because for one, also I don't grow rapidly. Growth I jump easy. You don't want to all of a sudden or get gain weight all of a sudden. I get gain in Chomi right now. I am. Get happy.
Chomi
I live over in
oh, happy mutwa Chum, tell me about the content creation. You know, I really want to understand how does it work. Like now, Naki na look at the gig, ne?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll have to think about it. Or can I take this gig, or do I need it But sometimes, let me take it, and then the money I'll use it for banaba, the less fortunate.
Oh, yes, donate.
Yeah, but I know it's a living for you guys, and I wish sometimes like when something, I wish in like I think it's my plan as well. Gore, the content creation, money. Maybe kikre 5 this season.
They regulated for something.
But maybe when time goes, get another business, not this one at the end. But get ready with me. Let's go, kai. Now I'm going to Pretoria to sit here. Washoot. Wajo, washoot. Udia washoot. Wakisi, washoot. Biri, la shoot.
Everything. So as a content creator, you need to put your mind everything is content around you. But you need to know what is your content, for one. And then another thing I always keep guys, if you want to be a content creator, before finding your niche, one thing I tend to do become opapato. Tell yourself you're an advertisement. Whatever you're doing, I know, kill a bottle lam away. If you have away in sponsor or something,
yes.
Every weekend, if you're not away, post them away every weekend. I'm a topic, a loyal customer of ours, or it keeps on pushing our brand. So what I'm trying to say is, in everything you do, as much as you're posting as content, may it sell something, give something out there.
But is it simple to create a brand, working with brand? How simple or but like I can't really tell, because right now I don't know Instagram, but I would like you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can ignore. I told you earlier about that one. Barbang approach it.
Yeah, you're like
is it that simple with you guys who are full-time in content creation?
No, it's also not simple, because in any workspace, whatever, everybody's fighting to be there at the top position. So we're always fighting to be number one. But in getting work, it comes with the whole concept of attending an event and everything, to be honest. Because the event
how do you attend those events? Because last time I was reading some comments.
Okay, some events it's hearsay. Stating where they discover you on social media, or made an email or hey, we would like you. Like Nano, the reason I'm working with Maybelline Kanye, it's because it's face products and I'm a makeup artist, so all the time. So they saw me from there, and I always say something. Sometimes it's not matter. They don't see you. You're not putting enough out there. You understand? They see you about what I'm post Monday, or post 2 weeks later. So we ran to nice mara. You understand? That's what happens. And then some of them who guys, it's sheer luck. It's generally sheer luck, and also associating yourself with the right people.
But
the right content
with that show, associating yourself with the right people, I feel like gatekeeper.
They do.
So I'm asking this for batho ba re ba dira content. Re tseba jwang like no motho a tla mo wena a fitla a re Chomi, apply like na I do know okay, if I want to be a content creator, which app I know those things. Mara sometimes there's one I won't mention now, because I feel like you guys like I mention, I feel like I didn't say information.
No, but you can.
But this thing working. Let's say the ambassador, the humans. I'm gonna give example of that. Okay, if you have 10K followers on Instagram, and then we're gonna give you 5,000 or 3,000. I'm like, so the styling gel.
One thing I can always say is, in content creation, every source of income counts. That's why yes, we have those things, but we take every source of income. To be honest, even if I'm a makeup artist and I have clients that makeup. The reason I also need that extra cash is to get me to sustain this lifestyle that I want. You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, it got 3,000. But okay, what I do,
with
to
you,
be
it's
honest,
okay, right?
No, but besides with me generally, what I do is if I look at it, because some of them I didn't have price, some of them have trade exchange. What I do,
offer item petrol to pay rent where you stay, Europile.
okay, now I always speak up. Even if I bid on a campaign or something, if bounce like email bare advertiser Diane Angel, who advertiser, we're gonna give you 5,000 and everything. I check what is needed to be done, and I tell them, okay, guys, that is quite a lot for me. I can do this for at that price or something or something.
Oh,
you
right.
speak up. You have the right to speak. The only thing God told me, let's go get until the school. Ho ka tla ngwala kwa sekgo sa ikela kwa batlo bonora amacha ba tlo botsa botsa what's a king sharp but
now I think kata content creation I want to try it, but even if I don't try, like now abang approach, I thank God batho ba mperekelang they are well articulated, but khalifile batho ba ka ba ka no nkarabela je tlo ba bothata gore tshwanetse ke no bulela segwa ba re ja tshare kae ha jwa tshile ke tla begile tjo but ke bophelo ina le tšhelete yona ne gore o ka maybe let's say ba re ba offer contract at 3 years di teng dilo tse so ba re ba offer contract at 3 years ba offer 5,000 mean to say so you know you can pay your rent o ka tsena sekolo ka yona tšhelete ba teng batho
there is like I'm saying okay for now from my experience it's enough for now it's branding generally like now like now I have a monthly payout that I get from Ghana.
Wow.
Do you understand? As much as I may post whatever, but with Ghana, there is a payout that I get from Ghana. They don't say okay, what I'm saying is the money can sustain you.
Exactly.
You understand? So in all aspects, everything it's manifestation. Because if you start now, because I remember the Ghana thing, when I started with Ghana, I was doing charcoal and what yes, and it was free.
Okay.
You understand? They just sent, it was when I was working 9 to 5.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I took those just to keep consistency of my content on the side, because at least get on 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Never somebody, it's
fine, yeah.
So I did that, and they liked my work to a point where I was even shocked. I didn't even know what humans, if you perform so well, you get something. They were like, they sent us a list of names, and they're like, these people perform so well, we're gonna reimburse them so much. And I was like, oh.
And when I know,
and then I cannot feel because content creator, something, and then it came through. I shooted that, and then I got paid, and then I think 6 months later, that's when the Ghanaian Masala Water came. And they were like, hey, we liked 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
so meaning to say, I put yourself, that's like all content creator or advert. When I just put in your mind, like even with content, I just tell people, whatever you record, if it's not fun, if it's just it's a content now you wanna show people. Think of it, like a picture of TV.
Oh yeah.
Then you sell it out like that.
Oh, that's nice. So le khona phila ga botho ka patela koloi ya wa ba wa paid up if you ka create a brand a sharp like this guy. I remember last time we were with Smokey ne are no tiani ke tsere ke stress Smokey he's funny are yo chomi ke tsere ke stress that brand nga se khona berekela because contract ya ke ya fell end of April yo like I niggas have so le feel so chom if vele brand you get to lose a brand because you're still working for the previous brand.
Yes, like like now the brand there's competition. I remember the brand over Lanka Smoke. It's food, and the both of them they sell the same thing. So that's why
okay.
And it fell within another month. Busy. So
Yo, and 3 months or 6 months hunch.
It depends.
Or bana pa for once.
It depends on them, on how they want you to go about.
Maybe
Telling
I
you
should
they've
try.
started
Mara,
3
like,
months,
feel like
you know.
I don't have patience. I'm always exhausted, but I love them. Le batho ba dirang content. Pela content ha botse kana ke labo Whitney.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Is it funny that I got into the same space at the same time? Ne? And then that's where I started working.
So ka
Then
tlola
I-
mmereko for this content creation.
To be honest, I'm like I like playing safe. I like being safe than sorry. You understand? So I wouldn't say I would quit content completely, but if something that is a 9 to 5 or whatever that is stagnant, and I know okay, at the end of this month there's this amount of money. For 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm more than willing to take the job. I'll still do content creation side.
I get.
That's-
So keep on like okay, our best working Grace Montana, she's good with her content.
She's amazing.
Yo, and I think batho ba ntse ba thomile hore this girl, she's doing well, but they started taking notes. Some they hated her, ka se kgethele batho.
Obviously.
But that girl who did content or luena udume.
Udume,
you know?
o e dira, yeah.
But then one thing I love about this thing, the reason why ko botsa ka taba ya mmereko, kore she went to school, she's a graduate,
Yeah, she's a teacher.
She's a teacher. So meaning to say, or if content, taba content, rina South Africa or rina batho, ra tlapela ga ka Grace is still safe.
Exactly.
She's still safe. Le ge ba ka ra ba sa monyaka, re mo write off, re barking petition,
Ba mo
ba
cancel.
visual ka petition
Ba mo
right now.
cancel.
Ba ba mo cancel, no, it's fine. But I'm saying or Grace is still going to get an income. Bophelo ba gagwe ka se stop.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, why now this content creation? But they don't want to go to school anymore. But you go focus on.
It's because we make it look easy.
Oh,
Yes. We make it look easy. We make it look like one thing. Ne? Like I told you, my age. There's a lot of people still don't believe that. There's people who believe I'm killed 2000 and stuff because when I was known lead the Gen Zs and everything. There's people who believe that, and I'm like, okay, I'm grateful and I no problem because Vela I look young, but I've experienced certain things. I've seen it. Okay, this is this, and if nkakata ho go wela guy. So we really example look at why is it Clementine last cafe high next some motor quite to scheme some next some motor can
yeah. Do you know I went there?
Avile.
Nekele teng wala.
No,
I came earlier. No.
Oh, it's late.
It's earlier, and then kamusheta the happy birthday, and then can neke dropa. Neke dropa bonolo, and I but they want to see bonolo. Kitile, you know what nap
like out too much. Go notice the Jojo's. No limb.
Chomo go wa thomo officer no ke nyaka mpete le tsie ke bone live, and it was nice. I thank God because ne ke follow ba tshwantshi mo TikTok,
So you could see.
so I ka bona ge o perform mang go perform mang, you know.
But so like with the likes of him, okay, I don't know if people know, but people today know quite as an accountant. Quite studied accounting, a professional accountant, and he went to acting. And
That's
now
what I would
now
love
he's
to
dropping
hear.
acting is in music. But even if Adialoje reference or actor will still stay there. Like I go buela
Le ge ba re a re bolele ka serto no motse ba ka kwaito wa skill.
if music was America, like I buela, utlo buela.
E botse fela.
Accounting a well, utlo buela.
Eh.
All I'm saying to everyone is that have something to fall back onto. Content creation is not guaranteed, guys. Today, right now, let me, and I'm not, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting me and Babalo M. I don't know if you know Babalo M. Also does transitions on TikTok. Yes, Babalo M does transitions, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how many times we've been compared. And I've been doing them before him, yes. But he's way further than me right now because there was a series of consistency high. Then it got him to go bigger. I get no problem.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, look at it. If I had said, this, and then Papa Lampito, so what was going to happen to my mental health?
You know, it's like depression.
Depression, and then Batavasam follow the campaign, Mr. Papa Lodishian. Hey, babe.
No one. Yeah,
So what I'm trying to say is, it just balance your life.
But and another thing, Chomi, now one thing I've noticed about Kalina, party, the gay people, Lina Lady Pilite, man, you guys, La Tusan, unless if I can't guess Pilin. But you can only last time, hey, Cobra Lim, my lord le Troy I don't know give it my kire I know what call Prince call Smokey call Mang you guys ali share morago do batho ba kanya gore go liwa a o tshwanele re na banyane gore okay if Tiara is doing this I'm paleka selo if na le business so le nna ke ngomphala people they don't want to take notes like girls they don't want to take notes you guys united
very much and also besides just being united like I said keeping the right people in the right circle, like knowing the right people within the content space, not just knowing them fair, like building relationships. What's about okay? Like now, everybody knows Smokey is king. Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bull. You understand?
I saw
it. Nathan Netflix. Prince you understand? We already know who's where, so we know how we work around. We know okay, if we call this person, we know we're gonna do this and this. Right now, I was so happy. Who's this? General Kells. General Kells.
Yes.
So
I love it.
Yes. Yes. So I was so happy when I saw Maholetabo doing a collaboration with Mulorad.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is amazing.
This is what I want to see.
Do you understand?
Guys.
So in highlighting everything, you can put me Wopabalo there, including Letroy because Lena will makeup in one corner. And then you take Letroy, you take Mulohadi, you take General Kells. Those are comedy people. Libo Motwa Enes. Give back to a comment. They need to
I love Motwa Enes.
You understand? You need to work.
But at the same time, I'm asking myself for because she's always there. Her content is that
I can ask again. Like sometimes I always go like you,
who's there for you? Who's there for you? Like I'm asking because every day repeat
Lindo there for you.
Because Lindo Sham, she's always there. I can't go to Lindo. Como Korea. Or taking 2 minutes. What's here? 2 minutes. Sorry,
so ideally in all aspects, that's why Bapala find your niche. Once you find your niche, you know direction. Or okay, in Nakemotoa beauty, you know people want to associate Telebon. You just put yourself around those people because if you were to what beauty okay, but like imagine now. Kinyake whole content yaka impelekina libolindu ling because now all I have to do is show up and say hi.
Baby girl.
You understand? Yeah, so you need to just balance. As much as at some point, yes, we can meet. Kinyako makeup it's my content and makeup, but I'm doing it with her. So until Mara, ideally focus on your criteria.
Mara, I just want to know what Alejani Marana. For the upcoming content creators because I know they would love to be close to you guys and but the content like Prince trust me okay they do love you. Do you get my question?
I get your question a lot. I also get that a lot. Personally
you know I keep it such one but most content creators ne re motho a sa le tlase spotlight. I don't know if I'm...
No, you're not wrong. Let me answer you with something and one of our friends mentioned it. We became friends later on. The same thing. Should I say his name?
Okay.
Marase, Coachella Randy. I
love Coachella.
We've met a lot of times and everything. The only thing was, I love people, The only thing I can say about me, guys, let's come wrong, let's start snacks. Like eat but so like never. Never. You understand? So Lena we will not in the snacks, so we will Prince Prince and make show. The big girls. Mara Prince, I say that will do me this. Or I'll do it. But it wasn't the snacks.
But
It was
I know
just a thing I
that's your
understand where
character.
you
I've
are.
noticed that.
Yes.
You are calm.
Yes.
But still, it doesn't represent Lekompo.
You know,
Yeah,
okay,
that part.
That part
You are
it doesn't.
I know you. You are calm.
Lekompo baka is with having fun. He can have fun. Ke Lekompo chomi ke rasa ke kitima I can still. One thing chomi tsaka datsa le re ka ba ko tlapong ya go ka yore ko ka I dula mo khoneng so re ba banyana ba cute ba I don't do that. Hence I don't go to certain clubs. But yona nto wila e bolela are. So and what I'm trying to say when I say oboletsento, I'm saying the bigger people, we go to them, approach counts. You got them, oh, Batong, Angeli, can you shoot a video? Obale, Batong, when I come on, nothing. Yes. Or send a DM. I'll send a DM. What people fail all the time is the concept of getting to the point, because sometimes not what Araba, but you send me a hi. I don't know you. You want me to say what?
Or hi,
yes, hi, Mama Nkira 1 2 3 1 2 3. Then I respond with what I can respond with. Either I can or not, I'll tell you.
But you know, Richomi, you always be wrong. Most special people who wants to be close to you or by about grow. They wish or short like in Karanga content, Lily Prince or Lily Troy or Coachella. The Batraka failure was smoke.
Also, okay, can I make a difference on wanting to do content any other content creator? The major thing people fail in is you are still trying to find your niche, but you're saying you want to do content with me. It's an accounting how today postile, get ready me, come shoot postile, what's here, come shoot, and I'm like, oh, what's your guy? Like create content on your ring. Like there has to be a signature in it. Do you understand? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
so it becomes a problem. That's what, I'm not saying content creators are right to say no or to deprive, but it becomes a problem because liba na bato bairang loena. Go shoot alone and then what?
I don't know okay today remove groove rena lebo team ya lena scheme salena motho nya ko tsenelela every 2 minutes go dira the video. Do you guys like that?
Okay, that's something my friends.
It's something that I see every time.
No,
I'm not a content creator, ne? But okay, today while I was driving out, I think comment. I think I know where you stay now. Can I visit you? Like,
you know.
But with gay people, you guys don't have a problem.
Like
gay prince gay
yes.
Mara with us ladies no I don't think nka one of the content creators Antabel.
Okay, why? Because they don't know you. Like
no, they know me, but like there's so much hate on social media. Yeah, there's so much hate. I'm not saying we should be friends. I'm not here to make friends, but at least I know Masabe, that lady straight from my inbox
you're like,
I'm not Marababa. They think okay when over me and another thing na asna motho re nka fitla. Let's say maybe riba re memile kai runa le gig e fitla kwa se ke no tsama ke dira di video le batho ka na ke no dumedisha ka fita but you can sense hate. The only time ke fitlele because now that I'm claustrophobic as na motho
I've noticed that
mara ge ke fitla Lekompo ne it's only batho Lekompo that they made me feel welcome home. Makompo a una celebrity ko Lekompo.
There isn't.
Celebrity. Everyone. Oh, they're Stalin jail.
Was Stalin jail.
I was telling jail. You know. One day look feel like I wanna go there every time. We Lekompo. You know. Feel like I sharp no problem with this content creators. No, we can't be with Diana Angela. Diana Angela Kichomas Mama. No, we can't be with her because Kichomas Mama.
No, that is the unhealthy part of it. The only thing also I always tell people, like we had a problem with one of our friends, and I was like, can I correct you with one thing? You need to remember, you put yourself out there. The minute I put myself out, every time kids are control, I need to be ready for either way. But and I get quite hello, if
That's so
if somebody
shit.
comes, I need to say hi and smile and be happy. That's what I'm trying to say. So that is one thing some of the content creators need to learn. And then also fans and people who come towards us, guys, I always say this: approach.
So which approach that you don't like
Nah.
from your fans?
Nah, like I said, I'm very jolly and happy. I wouldn't say I have Entitlement. The only thing that I stand my ground on is people who always like, "Kopela number how get a status viewer," and I'm like,
why
why?
am I not even eating? Gosh,
No, they would say that, and I don't even have a manager, but I'll be like, my manager doesn't allow that. If it's like it's over, because what can I say? The minute you're gonna get then what? And then how I deal with it also, some excitement, like sometimes can understand or more excited and you're like, but you understand? When that happens, for me, what I do, and initially I thought it was wrong until I noticed, no, they actually are cool with it, people. I would act as if I don't want. Like, literally, and then and then the minute your face changes, go, I want to show them I'm serious. What you did, I didn't like, but I had to respond to you because just be, you understand? But sometimes it's a bit, because sometimes when we're having fun and when I'm tired, to be honest, when people are yes, I can understand that. Don't shoot. Maravela bushuka muka. To me, Celeste is job to awa. Mo automa lwena ke o botsa ke ra wa khanu thetswa o to shanda pedi dinthuto fetsa neng. And then obviously they'll be like, Joe, rude. No, listen, they'll be like, Joe, Mara, please get California shooting. But what I'm trying to say is, and guys, don't get me wrong, after I say that, that's all I'm trying to instill in you, guys. I'm tired, but let's do it either way.
Every time. So, I know phone yaka aki Arab, phone ya mereko, aksa Arab because of my voice.
Why?
Voice yaka, I don't know. Maybe it will make sense. My voice, natural. I always sound rude on the phone. It's harsh.
So you know one thing about you, I won't say you're rude, you're a straight talker.
No, but besides that, because I deal with customers, but phone like at 7
a.m.
Yeah, frustrated more aling. Hello. Then okay, yeah, get an angel, not my PA or one of my administrators. Okay, it's fine. But then the minute ke respond, na ke bulela ke a bulela. I jika. After that call, o tla send a message or ga ka fita shopong, Tian was rude on the phone.
But what is rude?
I don't know about rude, but now they say I'm always rude on the phone. Voice I'm loud.
That's like a straightforward. Besides your loud voice, you're straightforward when you speak.
Chomina, you okay, loud, you okay, Karasa, Hekulela, Chum, Limo company, Hekulela, Ukraba Chuga, and Ukra, maybe I'm not fighting. Mara, when I kill combo, I can never be a CEO.
Do you understand?
Guys, exactly.
You speak
and
up.
Then I thought I say Arab.
But Thomas, change because your voice is your voice.
And I can't make friends because I can only show me. I don't want to ask myself, what is she doing?
Exactly. Yeah. That's why it's don't because Kratan or
Prince wrong.
Or wrong.
Wrong. Why show me? Sasa or Ributana Mark. And if you want to be my friend, go to show me. My lover not 15,000. today I also tshwara tšhelete now we must help you.
You must help you
Yeah,
know
I want-
hopotse jwang.
ke nyaka batho ba ba nyaka nna ke ba botse nnete not gore every time nna ke tshwanetse ke no kweša metla ya bona ke nyaka go ba maphelong a
o nyaka
batho
gore aowa
I get-
tshwanetse o mposta ko TikTok.
And then what?
No, and then what?
and nna ke na le batho ba bantši they always visit ko nna nepre e no bona zange wanketelwa tse
Tlo tla tšhomi.
o tla neng ka
A ke
bophelo
phela ke le
le-
seterateng.
ke a itse o jola kae ke a itse o jola kae tšhomi I know
Tlo tla tšhomi.
and ke phela ke tshwere
Ke
a zange wa ntla o tlo venta ke na le bata gore batho ba ba nketelang gantši o kry-a re venta batho ba nketela tseba mara wena a zanke wa mpotsa gore o tlo nketela le smoke o ntshepisa gore o tlo nketela
No, let me tell you something about me. Ne? Last recently I got a text not Motoi one like about and it was so funny but it's got a little one. Really when I want to appeal le happy and everything. I was like and I was like let me tell you, let me be honest. It's not a matter of I'm always happy or anything. I show you guys when I'm happy because that's what you like to see.
yeah
So now I'm sure get away. Keep like a prince, oh my gorgeous, what transition or looking gorgeous, and then come shoot kyalla.
mararalla tšhomi ka o fela nna ebile ke na le mo koloing
Nna tšhomi ke botsa no.
o tshwetse o bola le fester o dumedisa o sega marara šokiša guys
So minna, nka se ri eo. Sale ka khupishe re le monate. Once monate so ka emela beautiful so ke tsaya. Guys ke tla ka ke letse ka ubeng ke hae. Nka selle mo pela batho.
ka nnete tšhomi
Wow.
mara eno ba re le nna ge nka thoma ke lela no batho ba ka tlo napa ba re ganteane go jalang
The thing is, I'm not saying crying is a problem. I, for one, would never like to sell myself for vulnerability. If ki invite her questions on what happened, I start speaking about it.
over and over again yeah.
Hey.
I get
Now, the one person, okay, I have a best friend shop who I vent everything ko yena. Ralo na so chomi racket wine rene so rele
ka nnete but now I love
But I
Salina
wouldn't
and it's
record
like
the
ka mokgone re le
bullet
teng
one, yeah.
we try smoky o smoky ke yona o nyako well Tom every time
Yes.
well
I,
Tom
oh yena.
and le try ke yena phelang a le calling into order how do you guys contain this relationship like the friendship because le tlo o tsara wena wa tsena dinka o dule fase o mongwe a re no dira 1 2 3 mara at the end of the day ko re le phela le
I can say now yakana it's the thing where we were able to spot our differences, right?
which is good.
Like I say, bona they are into comedy. Ngano le is in the middle. We don't make up. We don't comedy.
Yeah.
And then we kiki comedy. So we were able to not from my perspective. I was able to see oh like I always tell people, guys. People would say, okay, I'm very sarcastic, yes, but I'm not funny.
Okay, yeah.
So I'd always tell people, nah. But anyway, no, like if you find us chilling,
like I said, oh, calm, unwanyana, or I know you've been following me, and then Rakopana, first time go Jeto,
yes,
and then Gaurata, and what was that?
Bang Brandon.
Yeah, what's the
I think go casting, go skim some shoot.
Oh, Shamiyo is very good.
He is.
He's very good.
He is.
Next time, if what is it? Because you know Tiana or Kitela styling gel my status. On and to Bonang.
So Mbala or Rudy styling gel and Audi styling gel fail. But okay.
No, okay. I'm mixing my products and most of the time Nago ground phone or uncle or ground Mara Hobona status, maybe I'm driving home. King in 3 hours on your own channel and you cry maybe Harkopan. And you are
one thing I can say, I always ask myself, how do you do it? Like how, okay, I know Bampuster, how am I always happy? You're always positive. You're always alive. You're always like, Tiani Malabar Richa shopping, what a chummy fejo shop and Nakisaya Kai. And I'm like, when you know I laugh,
and I'm not at that time.
Exactly.
I think he like at 10 Maraka half past next. It's like work you did you.
That's like my question is what drives you, but can I pinpoint it? Because I had a conversation earlier, pressure, about my makeup business, And I was like, okay, I just need time to myself and understand what I really want to do and maneuver it. My question to you is, how do you push all this? Like, show me how. And I'm like, yo.
And we are producing.
And you're producing. And that's how stress. So my question is, how do you always, like, how are you always up, ready, and alive to push?
Now, do you want to answer? Kaiwan?
This question? Okay. From my perspective, now what I can say, what I think pushes your drive is your relationship with God. Right? That's one thing that I can say. I've seen, personally, that is always pushing you, regardless of what may be happening. Maybe there's a scenario or there's something that ticked you off at work. You will not respond at the same time, but you will go to your secret closet or whatever and deal with it there and not show people your remorse or whatever that it may be. This is based on what I've seen and what I've experienced. Yeah.
So before Nico Araba Chomi, it is only one.
Yeah.
So naturally, okay, maybe my background in root level pilo, and then in root level pilo, after that I went to God, and God said to me, I still have to prune you. I don't like your character, I don't like 1, 2, 3. Like I said earlier, ke ngala ke ntwa dumela like nka batla ka trap no o ka lwa ntse go sasa o ka re gana ntse go sasa ne. But then I had to go to God, and then for now I feel like with whatever that is happening I'm ready, and trust me, I know everything that is happening on social media. I can see even the red flags ka bona re motho wa nyaka o 100 o direla 1 2 3, but with everything I put God first. If we challenge enchimo merekong from customers, babang bambulia, babang kabano baba rumile just to bring me down, come on merekong lebana the pressure. My answer is the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Amen.
I cannot chat. If can I live chat mo I have someone who deals with the solutions. I have someone who, before our rabbi, every time, I can put a question. We are 21 seconds before Ankara.
I will tell you.
Every moment, you know him, right? But I have a problem. Or what is it? Every day, every second, it doesn't matter. And then after that, I'll respond to you. So yeah, I don't know, maybe in the spirit, you know what, this one is not worth it. Whereas now maybe no, it's an attack. I can sort of and Lorana, you are even impaleti kabona, and then sometimes I can say 10 days or Ankara. And that 10 days I've learned, you know what, not everything is Arab.
That's deep.
Yeah. Not everything. This time around, we didn't like your burgundy or outfit. 1, 2, 3. We already saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. That's how you think and how you say it. I don't have to respond. Another problem. Maybe 1, 2, 3. They'll ask me then, what do we do at this situation? Yes. I'll keep quiet until God tell me something, because I hate making drastic decisions. Sometimes I'll say things out of ignorance, and then later I'll regret. I hate to regret. So as someone who's been trained by God himself, I take time. If dimpaleti, and then I come to you, Prince Umputsa something. Those who know me, those who are following me, more like on my WhatsApp, something today, I'll revert back to you. Sometimes I won't revert. Let a good answer. Or so if you want then it means God is not there. Because sometimes we need to pray about it.
Yes.
We need to pray. We prayed about everything. We're really podcast. We have everything, and we're not even paying anything here. So it's about time. I believe in time. There's someone who's doing this.
It doesn't help. If I rata, get a
like I can have and even if you feel like maybe I want to be in your life, that's all I'm but now I'm not. So I think I'm disciplined by God. Sometimes I want to go like Lekompo balcony. He's so weird. I have a problem right now. Hey, spend. Do I have money? Yes, people, you guys, they're not chat. Someone said, not because who gift more life in your house, because who fit out because you have money. Ne?
Okay.
You understand?
No, business.
Every day. I have people who ask money from me every day. And then I'm asking myself, guys, I'll say family. I also have family who are less fortunate. And I am trying with this business. But then this business still, I see our money or mama anytime. But then when are you giving me a break? You think only one. I'm not saying but like you're saying, you said you're trying the content creation, then about 10,000. You know that 10,000 so rent or and then there's someone or content. Every day.
There's also that, yeah.
No. Problem, and that's why I changed the number. My spirit sample that I need to change my number. I need to change my number because and then at the end of the day, it's also be sharp. Remain calm and also continue the relationship. Not every time. If go to sell us this ain't will choose. I am growing. So there is something. I don't have 20,000
somebody was like, you know, and I was like, let's be honest though. And when I know it's impossible. You understand? And I'm not saying you don't want to help anymore or you're unable to. You can. The only thing is it's not comparison of what you did for me. Something at 10,000. The effort, the responsibility, that's what counts, and people never acknowledge that. So that's why I'm referring to that. Yes,
how was it? Oh, they feel entitled.
There's that.
What child am I?
When?
8. Ki jolana koma. Ki jolana koma njomi ki phila ki mo and then tomorrow mutunor kopela unzame ke na le problem ke na le images ke ra guess nna ki jolana koma. Ki ya di out na koma. No, I wanna go for Lekompo balcony mara tshose ke bele diaparo. Ke gore ke sa budget.
Gorilla ke man traveling or whatever. There's a lot.
Even no maybe Uber, it's a lot. It's not like I keep at but when you try to discipline yourself, after disciplining yourself and saving or saved that 5,000, but that's 5,000.
Oh no. Something happened so I went to, what did I buy? I forgot what I bought. Oh no. I bought baby PS5.
Okay.
And then
okay, all right.
But it was his birthday and he's a gamer like that. So I was like, okay, let me buy. I bought it for it's chilled. I bought it for him. And then the same time, like I bought it again and then I shot like a clip I it whatever. And I posted and then somebody was like, yo, you know my response, I literally just like not an hour half. Like I think
we need to talk about these guys. But something or you take it or to save it you another whole month and then they come but we have a problem.
We have a
Mara ka mo busy dira the content bana wa edit ka mo phone ya tima ka mo a una dijo ka mo you're trying.
Exactly, and here I am. I'm not gonna explain to you I did that, you saw it, done. That's all. But now in all honesty guys, I always say this to people. How ka bona ke postile selo. Ana se atura na se cheap mara ile ntentwa. Wa nkgopela tšhelete o tsoro khatile cons. Because why o nkgopela wa bona ke fetsa o patela ntwe mara o nyaka go fe tšhelete jwang?
Wa so for tšhelete.
No, like o ka nkgopela at any time, but it's saying now go away bona ke fetsa o post.
Oh, so it means you're telling them or not. Na ibile man
no, it's not telling them.
Yeah, bona ba feel ka re wena wa ba botsa gore okay, I have money, therefore nkgopeleng. Na ke tshaba lo dira dilo. Ke tshaba lo poster and go ka check even on TikTok.
Yeah.
O ka se mpone ke re ke tla lo crusade no ke rekile pizza. Maybe WhatsApp nyana yaka but people they feel entitled or okay or rekile 1 2 3 it means she can afford.
Exactly.
Why guys
why le so
riska reka magusha re no
riska ba nice
okay
ba ile ba mpotsa ba re wena tsheme as a ro bole ro bona ka outfit e tshwana kare ya no le hopotsa re hira hale like okay I don't repeat okay and what's funny is that I always tell also to people who want to be content creators or be public figures guys, invest in your clothes and also okay are stylish go fela mar be smart, mix match, like switch gala irang. Now I always tell people look, that's why I changed my nails, that's why I changed my hair, that's why I changed I've worn this before somewhere, but right now nobody's gonna pinpoint where I wore it how. But
with this tabaya change diaparo, what do you think? I'll change diaparo like okay kapare so aksa diaparo begetang imputse go dira
Barabiao.
Why so can it?
Well, that one, to be honest though, it's just the law of fashion, not content creation, just fashion. Like if you wear something, you can't. Okay, you can, but like if you were to wear it like this, you'd switch maybe apare, you know, the maybe the burgundy blazer instead of the coat.
Oh yeah.
Just to switch up, not what
even
exactly. Not around actually. But we've seen this boring. Not social media. Oh, you're not sure. We've seen this boring. We it's just a statement of we've worn this. You've worn this. Not that it's not yours. We know it's yours, but like how it is shown to people and everything. That's why I always tell people I've shuffled so many things. There's a reason.
Shuffling is fine.
You remember when I
repeated the way?
Exactly. You remember the way the Nagoki debuted this hairstyle when I was wearing the all black. The jacket I was wearing is from my graduation from 2022 when I graduated. I was wearing different black pants though, but I was wearing the jacket alone. Graduation they get barely hem. But to people it was like, oh my god, it's a beautiful outfit. Is this a Durban July? And I was like, so it's just a matter of playing around. Now what I'm saying, I'm not saying guys really bully or lapar de all the time. Just play around with your clothes.
I get you.
How reka borogobo o polo re kana le jacket e foninyana le hempe stop henka ya para re dire mang
no jacket
la nkile ka fa mang
hai when the content creators guys le fa batho
okay yeah the giveaway
ke apare setlhako sena ke o se repeata se ga e 70
tšhomi se sontse o sa apare se go
mara ke no ra rona le batho ba bang ba re vele go ka mmona apare jacket next year ka se mmona a apare wa fana. I think maybe that's why batho ba tshaba lo dira the content.
Yeah, but now it's all fana mna for na asura ake funny especially, but na the clothes that I never wear anymore, they usually go to my family.
So okay, meaning to say the batho mo nke ba tlogela go khopela diaparo.
Yeah, that's something else. Like,
and it's not like you don't want to
diaparo, weave. Diaparo ke di bere guys, diaparo ke di bere re tlhatsa la dia. Weave go fe moriri o ntse mo tlhong yaka. Guys, sorry. I'm so like guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna give anyone my hair. If le bona mereo ke sa tlhokisa diaparo, le tsore ke file ka family. Anywhere else, I'm so sorry guys.
Okay guys, let me wrap up. I'll wrap up. guys nna meriri ya ka le nna meriri ya ka shame ke eme ntšhi kontlo mara ke nagana gore ke fe motho mo a stranger for now I'm not comfortable le bona batho ba family nna ke sa tshepa motho le nna ke tshepe tšona.
Okay, that's fair also. Ka lapeng go na le go ba le go sanyana.
Hey. No tšhono yes ke na le yona meriri kampane maybe ke e tlhatse a ke tsebe ke fane ka yona jwang mara eish batho ba sele man I wish I can help mara no go na le batho ba they come in our life into our lives gore ba nyako re destroy they just want to bring us down o tlo gore o mo fa meriri jikejike wa o jikela so we can't really tell gore motho ko mo jwang but anyway Chomi thank you for coming today I don't know o nyaka ke tlise mang or o nyaka go tlisa mang from your side
Chomi tsa ka muka. Chomi tsa ka ka di bala ka dir plus ho le ka pele ba le shande shatle na
Shande was with her now
eh go tsere ke go tsa ka muka ah ba Chomi wena bolele nna ke Chomi ya ka bolle ke mmotsa Chomi wena ka
o rile monna wa bona le none ke nyaka 1 2 3 ke nyaka 1 2 3 I forgot we bump into each other re dira meriri no so I'm put we no best friend ya mimi and because mimi o tsaka I
levelela more communication
upila a live free than
to
her
communicate, yeah.
and beside that you know I choose now I'm not doing anything let me drive to your warehouse wa khona just like you maloba or let me pass by so bona mimi it's so easy gore ke mo kreye but I want people bakompo man because literally I'm coming lena na tsantsa I atle before wena ibile and there's bonolo lena o nyako ke nyako ba bona ka muka man
tlako
mara wena you are a sweetheart ke sa motho gore a tlo mpotsa re sala seleka before
aseleka
strong ke motho gore sala sa tšha banna ga le tswe joleng
you know what's funny let me be honest about something what's funny is that the person you're asking for ke nna mara nna a ke sele ke fela ko rena ke tsaya le batho so Chobitsaka kaofela ba tlo botsa re prince ke yena o busy and ha ke busy job I just speak to people ko buditse ka re ba shimane go ba mamele so I just listen to boys
ona le nako
thata Chobi nna ko mona teng Chobi he ke lapile o maema o bona spetsa sa he ke lapile ke nna fatshe ene ke ntse fatshe o i wana ka tla re ke
o utla Chomi mo ntsha matlo hao
yo
and cheap Chomi ke gopela motho a ska o tlhala guys
I never
thank you for tuning in ke lebogile thata a ke tse ke tlatisa mang next shoot mara na go le monate ke sho le wena enjoy la ke re Chomi ba re nyaka re continue ko wena
le wa ka ne ira Chomi ha re tsene re
I get
re iketla re ko fe ko kase mo ke feletse drink ko fe ko botsa diphiri no
or wa pusha ka content creation though ke bophelo re tlhagang le ups and downs
yeah.
and then you still maintain this look you always beautiful prince your outfit ke yona manala you always wear your smile I'm hoping to see you ko Lekompong a ke itse
di 23 le sa la shala lena le te ka 23 kwa zone 60
I get you
Jesus
re ya ke tsho o tsamaya ka re be tla ba dala PlayStation
a tsa be makompo ya ka makompo no literally I don't go anywhere with him. Okay let's have a break I go with him but like